Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the welcome to the show because we're doing well because we're having a fantastic freaking day. Uh, Dude, I'm so sorry about the first try. We made a mistake. I want to show you guys the nature corn because I think it's beautiful. Hell yeah. We had to constantly go in and out of the apartment because my neighbors were sharing a balcony. And I didn't want it to be too loud and want to bother them, right? They had a door open, so. And the great thing here is we don't have a flirt to use. So what you're gonna do is just gonna like the stream. We do have a wonderful lunch. If to talk about the wonderful lunch, the same as yesterday. It is kind of dark. It's really cloudy. It's supposed to be raining soon, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be out. But I want to show you the nature corn because again, I think it's really beautiful today. I'm gonna give myself like 300 likes just to start, just as a go. We're listening to Greg Guillotin once again, this French amazing YouTuber with, I think it's phenomenal. The second thing is we're gonna be eating the same thing as yesterday. We just finished Monster, which is a song that I wanted to do a reaction to, right? And I think that was kind of cool. That was kind of really fucking nice. We reached tier 10, 11 today, so I'm trying to reach tier 12. I don't know for how long I'm gonna be live. Yesterday was such a good day. It was such a good subject, you know, and I was so excited to have that. See, I just think it was a good day. So we have to go live on 2 separate days. Easy peasy. Oh, I need 10 new followers within 7 days. That's gonna be easy to do. It's gonna be really easy to do. Ooh, yeah. We're drinking Ultra Rose because in the video clip of Inaria, she was drinking Monster Rose, which is great. Got a broken fork once again. I have a ton of utensil, but I really do like using this plastic because I'm like, dude, I don't have to do the dishes. I'm extremely lazy. When it comes to real life, I'm extremely lazy. When it comes to content, we're extremely lazy. It's gonna be it for today. For the whole lunch today, it's super easy. I wanted to do like a daily planner. So what I do is I take 2 pita bread, I do 3 slices of cheese. So what I'm gonna do is we have 9 pieces of cheese. We have a tacky bag. So I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna do like a almost Nikocado-ish, recipe. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. Again, it's gonna be about not making too much noise. So again, for my neighbors, I didn't think I was that loud. Maybe I was. I don't even know. But the dude came out and we talked. It was nice. And then I started making videos, and I could hear his wife screaming. Like, are they screaming about me? I don't know. There's this constant. There's this constant belief for everybody that she's doing something wrong. It's so good. It's a shame today. I was supposed to go supper at my father's house, but he texted me like middle of the day, and I was sleeping. I sleep a lot lately. I'm not sure why. I sleep way too much. Way too much. Thank God I'm in a place in the tower where I can do things. I like. I'm gonna do possibly buy 3 power stone pack, which would be good. And then I'm gonna do a tournament, right? With 3 pack of stones, that's a lot of cash. With the crown, with the main account, I'm bringing a lot of stone because we got a whatchamacallit, we're in champion leagues, right? So there's a lot. That's so good. I'm gonna get 10 followers so easily. The only problem is I don't know if I need to get the followers in the life or out of the life. To get followers is super easy. What you do is follow one account. Follow accounts. I'm gonna go on their page. Look at the follow count. This is the following, and you look. You're actually looking for account with more followers. Account with more following more people than followers. That's how they'll follow you back. Because they'll follow you back. You grow your numbers. That's how I reached okay, that's not how I reached 5,000 followers. But it really helped. Really, really helped. The secret here. That's so good. You wanna know the secret here? Why there's kernel of popcorn here? I didn't. I'm not supposed to say this. This is disgusting. We're having meat pie with my mom cooked. Thanks, Mom. It's delicious, right? And I have some popcorn. So what I have is I pop it up, and as soon as it pops, I take it out, right? And I put so the chances are that the butter is gonna go there. It's gonna go back to being strong, to being solid. And you put the meat pie. And when you cook it, there's butter. I've been watching a lot of Kitchen Nightmare lately. For the fact that feel like cooking. Oh, that's good. Not my favorite monster. But again, doing it for the culture. But that song was good. It's going well. Again, I didn't do anything yesterday, but that's not true. Did 4 videos. And we had 10 hours of the tower. Fuck yeah. There's nothing I love more. An easy peasy meal. Like my mom cooked this. And it's amazing. It's delicious. This is so good. Again, it's homemade, which is nice. My mom made them. I don't even know how she made it. Oh, anyone have some more likes? Boozle's number up. Who knows? Do it for the monster, hang it for the torture. Tell your friend that I'm a fucking monster. You underestimate me on the video sign. That is so good. See? It seems like there's a lot of it, but it's not. It's just good to have. Oh yeah. She made me a huge plate. Holy. It's nuts. Yesterday, you had a neighbor behind me was looking in his window that was filming. He had those neighbor that came out as soon as I filmed. It's like I think I'm filming them. Oh, 4. See? A really good meal. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. feel like a lot of people would be ashamed of having, not even having my mom cook. She just has to cook, right? A lot of people would be ashamed that their parents, my apologies, are still cooking for them. And my father wanted me to come for supper for a restaurant when I was sleeping, right? But other people would be ashamed of that. And say, hey, move on with your life. But for them, it's a way to show love. It's a way to feel that they still have you still have this importance in my life, you know? And I feel like I'm not the kind of douche to just say, hey, we're gonna say fuck you and I'm not gonna take the food. It's not nice. Like, just take the food. Be thankful. What's up, Rusi Trombone? How are you? Nice to have you in the chat. I think, and I know you've been in the live, and I think it's the first time we talk. Hope you're having a wonderful day, my guy. So yeah, so it's a real weird thing that, not necessarily weird thing, but people are still like, oh, a shame, my parents are cooking for me. No, they took care of you, and there's gonna be a time where you're gonna have kids, and you're gonna cook for them, right? And if you're lucky enough, you'll be a good enough cook that your kids, even when you're out of the house, your videos always come on my FYP. You're, oh, dude. it's I want to tell you the secret right away because you're so nice. I'm gonna tell the secret. The secret to positivity is three little things, right? It is coffee, Monster, and amazing people telling you thank you, which is what you're doing right now. So you're partaking in me spreading positivity by making me have a positive time. So I'm the one saying thank you. You know, again, it's kind of dark. We're gonna go in soon enough, but I haven't really like but we had a couple of days which was really raining. I wanted to film outside, but I fell asleep. And it's a shame because I don't know which one to keep me positive, man. It's not easy out there. Hey, if you need somebody to talk to, I'm there, bro. I'm there. We're here, me and you, right now, right here, right now. If you need to talk, if something is bothering you, tell me, dude. I'm here for you. I'm here, right now for you. And it is not easy out there. I mean, listen, but I feel like I don't want to talk about money per se. I don't want to talk about money. Okay, so this is the most comfy way to do it. Chair and not kneeling, but what you would call it? Yeah, leaning in the chair. I feel like it's a lot to do with the common thing, like for example, like the fact that there's a lot of inflation, the fact that everything is so expensive right now. People are stressed, and sadly, when it's stress, it's like a catalyst for negative emotion, right? The secret, don't be stressed, bro. If you're not stressed, you can be focusing on the good thing because you've got a catalyst that's kind of negative. Every single negative emotion that you're feeling, added to the stress or added to the fact that you're already having a bad day, it's gonna make you have a worse day. But if you're focusing on having this neutrality of, hey, this bad thing happened today, sucks. This good thing happening today, that's a winner. You're gonna have this neutrality, this kind of balance, if you will, of positivity, right? Because let me tell you something. When nothing wrong happens, you're having a good life. Having a good life, dude, is so easy. You're gonna watch some good shows, you're gonna watch some videos, you're gonna be on TikTok, you're gonna play video games, right? You're gonna have a nice Monster, nice conversation, and that's all you really need in life. What else do you need? There's this pyramid, right? And this pyramid is your basic need, right? Need that you don't really need but are still there, luxury need, and ultimate happiness. This whole pyramid. And at the very, very bottom is food, clothing, a place to live, right? And socializing. These are the four easy, super fucking easy to do, right? And again, it's at the bottom. So it's the very core of you being happy. And it is so important, dude, because again, you deserve to be happy. Whoever you are, whatever you are, wherever you're from, whatever is your sex, your nationality, your age, doesn't fucking matter. You deserve to be happy, right? I truly believe that. So again, if you meet those basic needs, you're in a place where you're entitled to be happy, and you should be entitled to be happy. You should tell yourself that, hey, I deserve to be happy, I'm a good person. Even if you're a bad person, you deserve to be happy. Now, if your happiness, and if you're a bad person, and your happiness is making other people unhappy, now there's a problem. But in most cases, your happiness is proper to you. Your happiness is gonna be complicit with how you feel. For example, I'm talking a lot about having a monster, right? And I'm joking with that. I'm joking with the monster. But if there's a little thing that makes you happy, that makes you personally, not everybody else, but you personally happy, do it, because chances are that when you're happy, you're spreading happiness. Because you're spreading happiness, you're making more people happy, and because you're making more people happy, you're creating a better society, you're creating a better state of mind. Because there's a better state of mind, because there's this better again, there's better that's kind of like an environment, if you will. And this is what is spreading positivity. See, I love the fact that people are saying, "Oh, you spread positivity." It's just being happy and being expressive, right? It's not so much about me. It's gonna be something very selfish, very disgusting, and I do apologize if I offend people, but it's not so much as spreading positivity as I'm happy and I'm talking and I'm expressive, right? So me being happy, if me being happy pushes other people to be happy, and hell yeah, if it doesn't, I'm still happy. I'm still myself happy. And again, I do feel like it's a little bit of a selfish feeling, but at the same time, who gives a shit, right? As long as you're doing something good, right? We're hearing all of those celebrity. Oh, they're giving money to they're giving money to my apologies. They're giving money to charity because it's a tax write-off. Mind true, it is a tax write-off, and true, there is something akin to being able to say, "Hey, I gave, but I get back." But at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter if your intentions are good or not. All that matters is very, very simple. All that matters is you're in a good state of mind. You're doing something positive, intention or not. I always say, right? I always say, you can act badly. I don't care. The intention has to be there. You can act in a good way, and it's so crazy. Because again, like you heard me. If you're listening to my videos, you heard me multiple times say, "Hey, oh, this is insane. This is clearly insane. This is the definition of insanity." You see, you're getting this. I don't care if you're acting in a bad fashion. If you don't have bad intention, I'll forgive you. For example, you have a kid, right? And that kid pushes and he bites and he's a dick. You're like, yeah, but he's a kid. He doesn't know better. Now, if a kid understands that, hey, pushing people is gonna make you sad, that's bad, right? But if you're having a person, and again, it's so weird because it's complete opposite. If you have somebody that has bad intention but does something good, you're still happy they did something good. Why is not the same thing? And I don't know. I have no answer for that. It should be the same thing. It should be the same reaction. It should be the same rule of thumb, which is understanding that the intent is more important than the action, right? I don't know. I have no clue. It's really weird. It's really weird. Like, for example, we're having some people, like, I'm going to talk about a streamer, Dr. Disrespect, who... So that's a tough subject, dude. That's a really tough subject. So Dr. Disrespect was caught texting a minor with intent to meet, right? You said there was no intent to have sex, but there was intent to meet. But if you look at Dr. Disrespect, right? Yes, he did that horrible thing, but there's a lot of people that are going to the stream and saying, "Hey, you actually helped me being a better person. You actually helped me be happier, and I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for that." And at the end of the day, you're like, "Holy shit, dude! Yeah, you did something horrible, but you did help some people, because you did help some people." I'm not saying we should forgive the act. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about a greater good. We were talking about a greater good before, like understanding, like villainizing, villainizing things are horrible. For example, there's they keep talking about like a conspiracy, right? So there was a saying of, oh, this person, like even Jim Carrey, they're saying that he talks about the Illuminati a lot, and because he talks about the Illuminati a lot, he killed his wife. This is all conspiration, right? Even the price of the food, right? And you're like, holy shit, the inflation is crazy. I saw this video, right? Where it was 4 years ago during the pandemic, somebody had a 1 week grocery which was $125, and then they said, I'm gonna have this same order, and I'm gonna take the price, and that $100 became $400. That's a lot. But again, for the valets, I'm not saying that what he did was right. I'm not saying that we should forgive it, but there's this clear flag that you did help some people. You did do something good, and I don't. Fuck. God damn it. Holy shit, dude. See, I don't think that you doing something bad takes out away all the wrong, and I don't think it should. But I don't think that if you're an enemy, it's the same thing, or the other way around. I don't think that if you're an asshole your entire life, you do something, one thing that is really good, no matter how good it is, you're still been an asshole majority of your life, right? Now, the problem that we're facing, the problem that we have, is somebody that's pretending to be kind, right? And he's pretending to do these kind of things, and he's pretending that I'm a good person, I'm doing those kind of things. Then you realize that person's a fucking asshole. Like, it wasn't real. But most people, a vast majority of people do things in a fashion of, I'm going to do something positive. It's not, I'm going to pretend to do something positive because people are going to like me. Right? There's this dude on TikTok, right? And it's super funny. He's a French Canadian, like me, from Montreal, like me. But what he does is he acts like an asshole, right? And there's this pattern of behavior. There's this pattern of you're doing the same thing over and over again. So what the guy's gonna do, he's gonna be super nice, and he's gonna come in and be really, like, genuinely nice. And then he had this first account where he was a fucking asshole, right? And then he created a second account and did the same thing. He was nice. He was really nice. And then somebody came in the live and said, hey, I remember you from your first account. You're an asshole. And then what he did was he deleted that account and created a third one. And then he was, holy shit, you're that same person that keeps on doing bad stuff. And the kind of the positive thing is, whatchamacallit, people, I think the positive thing here, the really positive, the extreme good that you can face from having this conversation, isn't so much if a person is inherently evil or inherently good, or you don't give a shit about that. You don't give a shit about somebody that's having a wonderful day, or a person that is doing so fucking good. Is the people that are going to keep you accountable. If you're an asshole, people are going to tell you that you're an asshole. If you're a good person, people are going to tell you that you're a good person. And we're going against, a lot of people are complaining about exposed accounts. Hey, they have the receipt. They're going to showcase that, hey, this person is a bad person. And other people are complaining about that. Like even with Dark Side Phil, which is a content creator I've been watching for years, but I've been watching The Detractor for years, right? Now, a lot of people are complaining about The Detractor and like, hey, give the guy a chance, right? But The Detractor are just relating the fact they're just playing clips. So if the person wasn't an asshole, there wouldn't be clips of him being an asshole. I'm gonna go in because there's a sign. I just saw a mosquito. I'm fat. My blood is very sugary. Oh. Tell your friend that I'm a fucking monster. Do it for the culture. Playing Russian roulette. I think it's gonna be raining. Okay. Good. And I do think accountability when it comes to kindness, when it comes to being bad, is super important. I absolutely mean that. I think you should be held accountable. Like, there's this expression, right? There's this really, really old expression that is kind of crazy. Again, it's a question of understanding. It's a question of perception. What is crazy? What is not crazy? Holding your feet to the fire, right? And at the end of the day, you have to be held accountable when you do something bad. You have to be held accountable when you do something good. I just got a text from a friend, right, that says she's not feeling good, emotionally, mentally. Now, listen, I love you guys, and I'm going to do the stream. I'm going to continue the stream. But there's this part of me that wants to be there for her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to text her. Yeah, she it's not my place to talk about, right? It's not my place to talk about. But it is a really sad thing. She got Lore Don. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know you. My apologies. Again, it's all about. I want to have people as guests. I want to have like battles. It's all about that. She had this and it sucks. You see, we're talking about accountability, and I fucking love her. I'm not gonna say her name because again, it's not a showcase of exposing people, but this person is. She wanted to be a social media person. She wanted to stream. She wanted to do stream Twitch, right? And I think it's fantastic that she wanted to do that, but she's always kind of looking for excuses not to do so. So now she got diagnosed with this illness, and whenever there's something that goes wrong, it's like, oh, I have this is my illness. And I don't think you having this illness excuse you being shitty. Now, am I saying that she's shitty? No, most of the time she's super chill, but she's using it a lot as an excuse. So what are you supposed to do, right? The old Ink. There's a moment where Ink this. Okay, it's so stupid, dude. There you go. Okay, good. It's so stupid because, like, this old Ink would have judged you for that. The new-ish Ink understand that there's more to that. There's more to this than just perception. Like, hey, you're giving me excuses, which is fine, but you're a good person. So we're gonna be accountability for right or wrong, right? Oh, accountability for right and wrong. This is super. Salut mon Cédric, comment ça va? Guys, welcome in Cédric. Merci de donner mon nom. Accountability for right or wrong, ça va être ça. Ça va être autre chose aussi, ça va être ça. Ça va être doing long-term content. I fucking love that. Accountability for right or wrong is gonna be also yes, accountability for right or wrong. Accountability for right or wrong. With another one, using disability as excuse. And to be honest, I'm not well placed to talk about that because there's a lot of my videos where the second I lose focus, I'm like, hey, I got ADHD, which is true. I do have ADHD, but is it an excuse for me losing focus? It is an excuse. I kind of use it as a joke, kind of like half a joke, half an excuse, right? And it's not good. You shouldn't do that. And again, there's this understanding that you shouldn't do that. But there's this, it's not innate. It's not something that is automatic. Like, hey, I shouldn't do this. I'm not going to do it, right? There's also this, I fucking, see, I'm taking this break from life to answer. And then, oh, well, it was so not important, but it was such a rush, right? And this is society nowadays, right? I'm watching. I told you guys that I've been watching The Bear, and so The Bear. I keep on. I just started to watch it. Right, we started a couple of days ago, watching this, and Don't get me wrong, it is phenomenal. My issue is I saw an article this very morning, right? That says, hey, the show is it's not good. So the fact that I saw that, there's this not this common belief, but there's this understanding that if the show is bad because somebody said so, that somebody that you don't even know, they say that something is bad, you're like, holy shit, I'm gonna keep on judging and I'm gonna keep on thinking that the show is bad. And it's something called preconceived notions. So for example, we're talking about good versus evil before. We were talking about accountabilities. And I feel like it's exactly that. It's preconceived notion. If you believe that pushing people is bad, right? You're not gonna do it. But for example, if somebody keeps on pushing and pushing and pushing you, and you don't push back, now that's what I did with the bully and my job, right? I was getting bullied, and I was raised better. I was raised not to answer, not to partake in the privacy, right? So I'm like, okay, well, fuck you. I'm not gonna engage with you because you're being an asshole. Then he kept pushing, and the right thing to do was like, dude, if you don't understand nothing but violence, then the right answer is violence, right? But then again, at the very core of you, you know that answering things by violence, you don't feel good about it. It's solving a issue short term. I solved somebody pushing me by pushing them. It solved a problem, but I still feel shitty about it. And that is, again, accountability. When you think about accountability for right or wrong, it's not necessarily coming from an outside perspective. It's also coming from an inside perspective. You have to understand with critical thinking, hey, did what I do is right, or what did I do is wrong? And I feel like we don't do that enough. I feel like we don't question our behavior this much. DZ, what's up, my guy? I missed you, dude. I'm doing good. How about you, man? It's been a while. It's been a fucking long time, dude. How's it going, guys? If you don't follow DZ, please do. Dude doesn't trade content, but just for being that much of a gem, that much of a beaut, you should follow. Ooh. I thought I was gonna be achuming, sneezing, but I'm not. Fucking love doing content and the fact that we're able to clean a little bit. The apartment is not dirty, but I like cleaning. How was your couple of days, my guy? DZ, my guy. Last time we talked, me and DZ, we talked for an hour about Survivor, and it was honestly one of the best conversations I've had on this website, on this live, and it's always a pleasure, dude. I miss you, my guy. For reals. I don't know when you wrote that, because I do tend to get into rant. I do tend to get into subject where I kind of lose focus, right? And again, we just mentioned someone that was using their illness as an excuse. I could say it's ADHD, but no, take accountability, Inky. Take accountability. This song, dude, has got me fucked up. It's good. We're see, it's so like, not to complain, right? But it's so bad because and again, this is my fault because I do film too lot, right? But it's also the fact that, for example, like right now, you have to understand, like, this is insanity. This is why I'm sleeping this much lately. And again, I don't want you guys to think that I'm complaining, right? But we're doing the live here. I got the footage from my GoPro that's downloading, right? So you have to download the GoPro. We have to upload it because, again, it is 64. Now I do have a lot of I have 120 gigs left of data, right? Which is fantastic. But the problem that comes with it is that look at this shit. All of this. You see this? You're gonna see this is the tower, right? The tower. It is a game that I play on a fucking. I don't know how many times. I've been playing the tower, or how many times I play by day. But you see me here, and you see the videos, right? And the problem with the GoPro, because we do film with the GoPro, there's two problems. The first problem is super simple, is understanding that there's a higher quality. For example, you're filming at 1080p, which is kind of HD, right? So because you're doing this, you're filling up more. So I'm gonna do 11 minutes 48, and it's 4K, 4 gigs. Now the problem with the GoPro is at 4 gigs, which is the maximum of a file, they separate the video, right? So for example, if I do like a night stroll or a nature corner that's an hour, It is 4 videos of 4 gigs. Now, I do have better Wi-Fi than I used to have. We just upgraded, but it takes a long time. So it is again filling up the SD card of the content and it's uploading to YouTube. It's okay. It's okay. How can I follow you, bro? I don't know. I don't know why you can't. I don't know why. It's funny because I'm able to follow you. If you look at it, I'm able to follow you, but I don't know how to follow back. I tried 20 times on my computer, not working. Is phone app any different? You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna say that I think that phone app is way better because so there's a lot of that's incredible. There's a lot of apps right now. Apps. We're talking about Onkai Rail. We're talking about AFK Journey. We're talking about a lot of applications which are games, right? And the games are available on your phone, but not on computer or on PS4. It is because nowadays phones are very expensive, and nowadays a lot of people don't have necessarily a console. They don't have a computer. They just have the phone. So as a company, as a business that want to make money, that want to make a profit, they're focusing on the phone. Makes sense? Makes sense, right? I hope it fucking makes sense. Otherwise, I'm screwed. I don't know. I use the phone app. I think it's better. The issue with the phone app, it takes a lot of space because TikTok, just like YouTube, just like Instagram. So if you're constantly on, for example, TikTok, right? So TikTok, when you're watching, so this is something not necessarily secret, but this is kind of like a dark side. While you're watching this live, TikTok is gonna download videos. So for example, you go to your FYP, which is videos again that you're constantly watching. You're watching a subject. You're watching, I don't know, My Little Pony. TikTok is going to be pushing My Little Pony videos on you, right? And they're going to download things so that way when you're offline, you're going to download. But those things take place on your phone. So when you're on TikTok, when you're on YouTube, when you're on Instagram, they pre-download Reel. That way you can have some content when you're offline. Let me try it. I never had it on my phone because I don't like watching vid on phone. Yeah. But you know what's crazy? You know what's insane? And again, bro, it's out of love. But you know, when you're on your phone, right? When you're on the phone and you're watching a video, you're watching this video and you're like, dude, I'm seeing this video that Inky did, and there's just sides that doesn't work. But if you're watching on the phone, you don't have those sides. There you go. I'm very talkative today. It's good. It feels good. Feels really good. Great news for you. Sorry, again. I watched it once, the phone hit my face. Yeah, because you're in the bed. How's it going, DZ, bro? I missed you. I did miss you, bro. And it's weird because we talked. It's nuts, bro. When you have like a really good friend, like you're gonna be talking almost every day. And last time we talked, me and DZ, was an hour. Then we talked the day before, we talked an hour. And it's weird because it doesn't feel like it's enough, right? I haven't been streaming lately, which is the case that we're not. We're streaming. Listen, a lot of things are going not bad things behind the scene, but there's a lot of things. But it should be starting back again. We got a sponsored content tomorrow. I'm gonna film tomorrow. Sponsored content, so sponsored app. I don't know how much I'm gonna play it, but it is branded content, so it is kind of like not necessarily a contract, but it is contract-ish. So yeah. So I'm hoping it's gonna go well. If it goes well, I'm gonna make banks. If it doesn't go well, but at least I tried, you know. I miss you too. I was hoping to get a message from you about Survivor because I'm free whenever you are, bro. For Survivor, I do have a lot of game right now. I do have a lot of game, but for Survivor, we're still good. I think we do play. If we do play Survivor, it's gonna be more towards the winter. For simple reason. You see, right now, I'm very dispersed, and it's not a problem. It's something that I love doing. I'm in Naturecorn, I'm in Nitro, I'm doing videos outside, I'm doing a lot of videos. But for the winter, it's mostly going to be about gaming because again, we live in Canada where there's fucking snow, and I'm sadly not going to do Naturecorn when it's snowing. Also, seems to be a slight delay. You first hear the sound and then your mouth moving. I think we're good. I think we're good because I'm going to show you a secret. The way you see this, right, is you do one. No, that's not it. One. No, now I'm unfocusing. Even when you gave me like last time, when you gave me a like, when you click the screen, it's weird because when you click the screen, it said that you gave me it said that you gave me likes. See beneath the likes, so the number of likes that you gave. But last time it didn't show until after the end stream. So on the end stream, I'm able to see how much like I have, and that's pretty much it, right? And it's weird because when I saw the like after, it was like 4K, and I'm sorry about the delay, dude. I'm sorry about the delay. What I would do if I was you, I would go on the phone. If you're on the phone or if you're in the computer, I would go in, close, or at least minimize other apps. It's possibly more of a RAM problem than a Wi-Fi problem, because Wi-Fi wise, the application telling me we're good connection, right? It's so funny, dude. I had this mission, if you will, on TikTok to get next stage, right? And it's get 10 new followers, right? And it's so funny because one person unfollowed me, right? And a person that unfollowed me, they showcase like, hey, -1, -1 out of 10. So that's good. That's good. I love being live on TikTok. But yeah, for Survivor, it's more a winter thing because again, I'm gonna be more focused on gaming right now. I'm focusing on a lot of places at once, so there's less time for everything, you know. And yeah, it kind of sucks because again, there's a lot of things that I want to do, but it's also a case of there's not enough time in the day to do so, which is life, which is sadly the way it goes. Okay, dear, let's do it in winter then. I promise you won't. No, promise. I'll never forget about you. I'll forget on my on my tombstone. There's gonna be Inky, amazing father, horrible neighbor, Janice best friend. And people are gonna walk and say, "Who the fuck is Janice?" Doesn't matter, bro. Still gonna annoy us. We already ate meat pie that my mom made, which was fantastic. But now I got a sweet tooth, and that sweet tooth, baby, is gonna be fixed by having a White Castle luxury cream wafer. Wafer. Now they're a bit broken. I don't know why. It's okay. Right. We're gonna do. Okay, that's good. Oh shit, making a mess. But that's okay because we're gonna be finishing these today. There you go. I'm gonna put these in there. Check Bessie easier. For life, my guy, for life. You didn't tell me what, bro. What's up with you? How's it going? How's life in general? Life is doing good? Guys, we have a mission to for likes for the stage. So please click the stream and like the live. I'm not asking for likes. I'm never asking for I'm never asking for anything, but it does help with the algorithm. Like, it's weird because if you look at the YouTube channel, like, understanding, bro, and again, it is nuts because I've been doing content for like 3 years, right? And I'm looking at other channel, and you know, I always talk about, oh well, it's not going really well, right? But noise. But it's also the fact that what should we call it? If I look at my channel, I'm not super like not I'm not complaining, but you know, you're after a while it's weird because you have this almost mentality of, well, when I'm working, for example, if I'm working for 3 years, I'll get X money, I'll get a promotion, etc., right? But when it comes to content creation, you're like, holy shit, there's no results. But if you compare to other channel, there's a lot of good things. And it's weird because, like, if I was getting more likes on YouTube or on TikTok, the channel would be growing a lot faster. Now, it's not an issue if it's not growing as fast, but it would be so nice, like, and again, I hate asking for money. I don't ask for follow, but a simple like would really help. Even like a dislike. It's not because TikTok and YouTube are going to be seeing a dislike as engagement and they're going to say, hey, there's a reward to that. I hope my messages are not going through. Oh, dude. That's a shame, like, that's a shame. I don't know, is your connection, have you been having problem with your connection lately? Because mine is good. Mine is super good. We're downloading really fast. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think it's me. I think it's me, bro, because I'm downloading, I'm watching a show. I'm doing a lot of things that uses Wi-Fi. So it could be it. It could be the reason why. I don't think it is, though. I don't think it is. Marek, merci d'être là. J'apprécie beaucoup. Somebody's playing Pink, which is one of my favorite songs. Dude, just it's weird because you look at if you look at if you look at as active, not necessarily playthrough or listen to half of this song that I liked listening to it. Growing up, there's a lot of it, and it's funny. Thank you for joining, DZ. And DZ, you know why he's just joining when he's already in the chat? Because he downloaded this. Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. It's going good. You know why he's saying Taz? Because the dude is on his phone and he was on his computer before. I think you're one of the only, if not the only person I know who's using TikTok on their computer. Right? And again, it's crazy how different YouTube. I'm talking about YouTube because I know more YouTube, but it's crazy how different YouTube is on the computer than on the phone. If you look at Twitch, it is very different. We're following a lot of people right now because we need to get 10 followers for this stage. How do you tap on here? You just tap the screen. You just do like this. There you go. You see? Fucking loads of like. And it's weird because like I didn't know even on. Oh, there you go. That's my boy. That is my boy. See, oh my god, don't fucking. See, I'm synchronized from Canada. That is fantastic, Parker. Super interesting. It's funny because don't tell me that you you tap the. Oh, thank you for the share, bro. I'm not synchronized, bro. Full foreskin situation. That's awesome. That is awesome, my guy. I'm full. It really works. I promise you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna check out the chat. You're seeing the chat right now, right? And you're gonna see XDZ. So look, I'm gonna give you an example. The example is as simple as this. I click. Right, you're seeing the heart that is going. What you're also gonna do is gonna check out the ink vendetta. So you're gonna see the Naruto PFP on the left top corner, and what you're gonna see beneath there's a number which is 703. If you can see the like, you can see the number is going up. There you go. You're liking the stream. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you so much. Now we're gonna do the same thing with YouTube, and it's gonna be a fucking phenomenal. And then TikTok is gonna be like, why is this guy giving so many likes, but he doesn't even follow the? Oh my god, DZ, what the fuck, DZ, what the fuck? Yes, dude. So you gotta pay attention to the chat, bro. You pay attention to the chat. Is gonna tell you a lot. Like for example, you're gonna see it really works. It's a DZ follow the life creator. You know what's the problem? I sincerely believe that the application for TikTok is different than the computer. So maybe if you're following somebody that's using TikTok on their computer, if you're tapping like, dude, DZ, merci beaucoup. You're getting the French thank you, bro. You're seeing the number, how it raised. So what you're gonna do is super simple, bro. You're doing phenomenal, by the way. You're gonna do a 5 minutes of likes, 5 minutes of clicking. Then you're gonna take a break. You're gonna take a break at 10 minutes because otherwise, the TikTok app is gonna say, hey, this is a machine, right? But it's not. It's working. You can see directly. Like for example, 842, 843, which is great, fucking great. Hell yeah. You did answer again my question. How are you? How's life? Did you have a nice couple of days? How often do you want me to do it? dude. You know what? We're gonna say something. We're gonna do something, right? Where you're gonna do whatever the fuck you want, and I'm gonna be grateful for it. Because again, you don't have to do nothing. You owe me absolutely nothing. I'm extremely thankful for just you being you. and I do mean that sincerely. Sincerely, DZ has been again, and I feel like I mentioned that. I feel like I have to mention that every time, but DZ had been my life for a year, and he brought so much positivity, and I'm just super thankful for that. Super thankful for that, dude. What happened to Big Brother Canada? It was cancelled. Cha cha na cha da da cha cha da cha cha da cha cha da cha 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 da cha cha. Get some stuff here and there, but we'll survive. You know what? This is what we're talking about. It's neutrality. I'm glad that you're able to be positive, even though some shit happened. And I'm proud of you for being good. Proud of you for keeping your head strong because again, it's super easy to give up, but you're fighting, and you can believe or not that you're doing enough. You can believe that you're not doing enough, but you are fighting for your mental health, fighting for positivity, fighting for being okay, just being okay, not being happy, not being good, being okay. It's still a battle, and you're fighting that battle. And again, the fact that the moment you're gonna understand that you're working towards being okay, and that's enough. It's positive. It's really positive. It's extremely positive. Yeah, I mean that. I mean that, dude. I want to invite you, but I don't know if you're down with that. We're talking. It's more talking. Think it's better chat. Okay. Agreed. You know what? Hearing you already helps a lot. Oh, bro. You know what? Just for that, we're gonna make a little. I'm gonna do a little something for you. Yeah. So yeah. That was from school with TikTok. Holy shit, my guy! What happened to you? There's so many like good filter on here. I think my favorite filter are on Snapchat. On Snapchat, there's a lot more. It's always a question of, well, it's not perfect because you can see here. If I move too fast, you can see I'm gonna be a good-looking old man. Good-looking old man. Look at the air. God damn. See? There's a lot of them. There's also some of them are really cool. I'm gonna show you one of that's really cool in my eyes. Oh, that's young. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Very, very grateful for you. See, there's a bunch of them that are really, really, really nice, dude. I'm trying to find you a good one. Got this one kind of cool. I like this one a lot, but I know not everybody likes. We have this one. I love this, dude. I'm so happy to have you because, again, that's I hope you don't find it as that one is good for Halloween stream. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, dude, absolutely. There's also this TikTok gaming, but I think I'm good with. I really think I'm good with what should we call it? How do I take it out? How do I take it out? This is good. We're gonna keep this one because look, if you tap the screen, look what happened. Look what happened. Look what happened if you tap the screen, dude. Again, no pressure, DZ. I hope you don't find it as pressure, but bro, you coming in before yesterday and the day before. That was so good. I want to apologize for the 24th. I know you were waiting for me to go live. We had a national all day. I thought I told the stream, but then again, I went back and checked the live and I didn't tell you guys. So I do apologize for that. I do apologize for not saying so. We're trying. We're doing really. We're I know. I saw the video about it. Yeah, it's and plus it's French. So you know about, for example, with you, right? There's this feeling of belonging. There's this feeling of pride and the fact that you're Bosnian, right? And you can think that Bosnia isn't that great of a country. You can think that Bosnia isn't the easiest place to live, but there's still this pride, right? And for me, it's weird because we're a small province that speaks French, right? And I made content in English, and I told you guys why I made a video about it. You saw the video, so you know. But there's this this pride of being French, this pride of, for example, like the Quebecer, we always talk about ourselves as the people who survive. We're talking about ourselves as the Spartian or survive, and I think it's important. I think there's almost patriotic. We saw the Trump versus Biden election yesterday, and I think that you can dislike Trump, but there's a certain pride to it of being American, and you can think that he's a lot of people think he's racist. Now, I'm not gonna pronounce myself on Trump because again, I think everybody, every single person, no matter how bad they are, have some positive and some negative. I do think, however, that he has the best interests of America and his eyesight, which is important. Dude, you're not gonna be, but you see, you're gonna be happy, dude. So again, I wanted to. So what happened was, I was gonna play with you at Survivor. Then I got the offer for a company. So you know the game AFK Journey. You saw the ads for AFK Journey. AFK Journey are gonna be paying me to test the game. So I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow of AFK Journey, which hopefully is gonna be a contract, right? Not for a lot of time. It's for a long time. It's gonna be like, bro, it's $450. It's a lot of cash, right? And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to focus on that a little bit because, again, it's a good. Right now, I'm not working, That's amazing. When it's the stream, so I can come. It's tomorrow, bro. It's tomorrow. It's going to be. I don't know when. I don't know when. I don't know when, to be honest. But I would love that because, again, it's a complicated story. It is a complicated story, right? I can't tell you guys about it. Again, I feel like I'm having a monologue and I want to hear about DZ because DZ is one of my homie, my bestie. Fucking love you, dude. Again, I think I think DZ is one of the perfect example of like a good friend, because being a good friend is not necessarily people mistake being a good friend with just being kind and nice. No, being a good friend is always being a friend. It's not so much about what you do behind the scene, how much you support that person. And it's complicated because as a content creator, it's just supporting the content, right? But as a person, when you want to see if somebody's a good friend to you, you want to see if you truly care about somebody. It's not so much that you're nice to them. It's not so much as you're being friend to them. It's when you're not talking to them, you think about them. You're like, oh, I hope they're okay. I hope they're okay. To me, this is good friendship because when you're thinking about them, when they're there, when you're talking to them, still you're having a dialogue. But it's the behind the scene, is the fact that you care about them so much that they come in your mind when you're not talking to them, when you're not present. And I do feel that this is super important. Miss Sherry, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I think this is a super testament of a good friendship. Like for me, for DZ, it's weird because me and DZ, there's gonna be a period of time where we're talking about almost every day, and it's weird because I'm going to repeat myself, but me and DZ, the only reason why we're really good friends, I do believe he's a good guy. I do fucking adore DZ, but the reason why we're such a good friend is because we've both been through a lot. We're both been through similar shit, and it's nice because when you're going through with someone, there's gonna be a relationship of, well, we're going through the same shit. Like, I'm gonna try to help you. You're gonna help me, not even knowing. And with DZ, when it's completely phenomenal. And I'm telling you, this is gonna be something weird to say, but have fight with your friends. Truly have fight, not on purpose. Don't try to have friends fight on purpose, but have fight with your friends. Why? Because when you have fight with your friends, if it's a true friend, they're gonna be caring about fixing the relationship. Me and DZ had an argument. I misspoke, and it was seem as me personally attacking him when it wasn't. And we were able with DZ to talk about it behind the scene, talk about it, and say, hey, this is what I meant truly. And we're stronger friends. And I think a real friendship is going through shit. I think a real relationship is going through shit. Even with your family, there's nobody in the world gonna love you more than your family as a kid. And with your parents, you fight with your parents. You're actually actively fighting with your parents, but it's because you care that you're saying past that fight. If you're seeing a friend, right, and I do mean this with my whole heart. If you're having a friend, right, and you feel that sometimes you're fighting with them, and you feel that sometimes they're not present. They're not a real friend. A really good friend is gonna be there no matter what. If I think about my really good friend, think about DZ, I think about Carl, I think about Shao. DZ, Carl, and Shao, we all three of them, I've had fights with them. All three of them, we had arguments. All three of them, there was moments where I was like, holy shit, I fucked up. And all three of them, we actively worked towards, hey, this friendship is more important than this stupid bullshit. And that's what real friend is. And that's why I'm so grateful to have DZ. Right? Of course, even when we don't talk on a daily basis, when I'm down a bit, I kind of my mind often because oh, dude. Bro, you cannot make me cry on live, bro. You can't make me cry. You cannot make me cry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be looking for a effect of crying. That way I can blame the effect for crying. I can blame the effect. Crying. Is there one? I don't think there's one. I don't think there's one. No, there's none. There's none. Ah, shit. Okay, well, I'm just gonna cry. No, dude, never. Never, dude, never. Never. It's fun because able to tease and tease back. That's why I love it. You know, like, it's weird because the whatchamacallit, the job that I had before was a really toxic male environment. It was really toxic. It was a joke about sex. It was a joke about degrading women. It was jokes about like old school, like sex jokes and cheating on your wife, and it was a really toxic place. But when you didn't pay attention to the toxic, there were some really good moments where it was just guys coming in together as a work, as a team, as a family. And there's moments where I look back on my past at this company and say, hey, wasn't so great. And there's past where I like, dude, I really miss it. And I feel like this is something we can all agree on. And dude, just to finish on Survivor, you're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate this because again, I tried looking at the stream at the live we did together, and I rewatched the whole conversation about Survivor, and I realized that okay, well, since you know you're busy, I'm busy, there's a time zone. I started watching some YouTube video. That way we know how it play. That way when we play, we're able to fully dive in, right? Me and DC, dude, we're gonna be playing the game, and it's gonna be so fucking boring because no matter what, somebody's gonna be like, oh, DC and Ink, they're not gonna betray each other, they're gonna betray everybody else. It's gonna be the same thing over and over again about the world against us. I don't care. I think it's gonna be fun, dude. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun, dude. It's gonna be emotional moments. What? Ink gave his totem to DC. Beautiful. It's gonna be fun, dude. You see, again, this conversation about Survivor, it was so nice, but it was fucking awful because again, I cannot watch it. I can't watch it, dude. I was able to get whatchamacallit, Survivor Australia, I believe. I think is that. I was able to get full thing of Survivor full episode. Yeah. I was able to get the Australian, but I've been on a lot of forum. See, there's Queen Sandra is one of fan favorites. Blood versus Water. You got like this one, right? You got like this one, and it's good. It's the complete season, but to avoid if you. It's tough. It's really tough, dude. People are lying hard in that game, bro. No. For reals? For reals? It's okay. It's okay, dude. Don't worry about it. Me and you, baby. Me and you, baby. We're back. Have you played the game yourself or no? This is gonna be so nice, bro. Oh yeah. This is written in blood, dude. This is the first game we're gonna play together. The race of light is perfect. Perfect. And I just don't want the algorithm to say, hey, you're the guy cheating. I haven't in a while. So the game is getting updated that summer. 10 immunity challenge. Well, I think summer. Holy shit. Okay. Because I think it would be nice to get a couple of games before summer. That way we get the old version. For example, one of the playthrough on YouTube that I like the most is it's Fortnite, because the game is changing so much and you're getting so many like stream of Fortnite. And you see a different and I say that you're getting different like value of the game. So Survivor, it would be good if we do like two, three videos. There's Super Hero that can be played after the votes are read. What? Dude, you're talking to me like I'm a fucking knowledgeable guy on Survivor. No, I'm not. I'm not, dude. I'm not. Oh, dude. It's weird because I'm so happy you're here, dude. I really missed you, man. And it's weird because, again, it's gonna sound like I'm fucking addicted, but it's the fact that we're having so many conversation and we're having such a good conversation, and I'm gonna feel like an asshole for saying this, but sometimes I'm live and I'm like, oh fuck, I wish, when I'm looking for a subject, I wish DZ was here. Yeah. Because again, it's the, I've talked about friendship before. Wait a sec, I'm just gonna have to text because she's not doing well. Can give. She. There you go. Perfect. It's not. I was talking about friendship before, right? So I think you. I don't know if you saw her. Fuck. I'm gonna. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay, you read it. Means that you read it fast. Read it. Okay, you read it. Okay, that's good. Can I delete that comment? No. Okay, shit. No, because I didn't want to say who it is. You know, it's okay. Because she has a hormone illness, which is PCOS, and she's not doing so good. But she lives in London, which is basically 1 a.m. She's like, oh, can we talk? I'm like, sure, I'm there. And then she's making me wait. But that's a woman, right? That's a woman. For you. It's okay to tell me what you think about me. I won't try to argue. Dude, Survivor's gonna be so fucking nice. And that Super Idol, I don't know. It's a complicated sickness, dude. It's a complicated. It's like, for example, it's like autism. No. It's in the same. It's not the same thing as autism. It's not like autism. It's similar to autism in the fact that we don't really know how it is. And PCOS, there's not a lot of research on it. Because there's not a lot of research on it, you don't really know what's going on. So, for example, with ADHD, I have ADHD, as you guys know, but I got diagnosed in the 90s. In the 90s, it wasn't so common as it is right now, and because it wasn't so common as it is right now, it's understanding the sickness, right? Same thing with diabetes. Same thing with AIDS. If you're looking at AIDS, you can live with AIDS right now. You can live with HIV pretty easily. It's because of medication, and it's because of, again, the fact that we made sure that we understood the illness. Dude, are you easily scared, Dizzy? Are you easily scared? I got something for you, dude. Again, so phenomenal to talk to somebody. And I do love most of the people that come in. I do like them. Sometimes you're gonna get it when you say it like that. I'm already scared. It's gonna be let me look it up for you. It's gonna be zombie illness Japan. Just revive zombie virus. Virus real. Arctic zombie virus. No, flesh-eating bacteria that can kill in 2 days spread in Japan. Yes, flesh-eating bacteria that can kill in 2 days spread in Japan. Also, have you watched the show by any chance of um, The Last of Us? The Last of Us is actually a real virus. The cordyceps is it's not a virus, it's a plant that is actually acting as a on as little animals on the plants, but it can be I don't dude, that's the best place to hide. That is the best place to hide. This it's weird as you know what's insane? You know what's really weird? Like it doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter who you are. Not generally speaking, but everybody thinks that under the bed or under the cover or the sheets of the bed is safe. Why do we believe that? Why does it is so commonly spread that this is a safe place? It's weird, right? The police siren in the background not helping. There is there? I live in a bad neighborhood. Oh, you're right. There is. I think it's ambulance. Dude, tell me about something in Bosnia. Are the tell me something in Bosnia. Are the prices of food bad? Dizzy, dude. Oh, again. Also, please tell me that the application of TikTok on the phone is better than the computer. Is it a bit better? I hope so. I hope so because again, it's better for me if you're using the application, but I want it to be better for you because at the end, I'm gonna be okay. I want you to have a good time, dude. I want you to be okay. Obviously, it's better because I was able to follow. Oh, dude, bro. Thank you, man. Even though I still listen to you through computer. Oh, is it better? There's still the delay, right? Yeah, but that's really what I think. I think that's really it. I think there's complete different. It's a complete different thing between the application and the computer, and it's stupid because they should do the same thing. But there is more money to be made with the application because everybody has a phone. Everybody has a phone. Not everybody has a computer. Not everybody has a console. So there is more money to be made with phones. Yeah, phones. Dude, if okay, who tell me the top 3 survivor, okay, that you'd be afraid of facing if you were a participant, right? Don't think about yourself as Janice. Think about yourself as a normal survivor, as a dude that comes in and is just trying to do his best. Think about it. Who would be the 3 survivors you're the most afraid of? I think the problem with Rob is Rob. Yeah. You're right. It's not only that. Rob is good looking, good talker, right? And with Rob, the scariest thing about Rob is like if you look because I did look at some clips because again you're fucking inspirational talk and you're fucking giving me the need to to watch Survivor. That's your fault, bro. That's your fault. With Rob, the problem would be like you see the guy and you're seeing people that are constantly affected by the lack of food. They're constantly affected by the fact that if the competition is hard. And you're seeing Rob and he's still doing good, and you're like, okay, well, this guy's not normal. There's something wrong about him. Russell, I feel like Russell's a good answer, but I feel like he would be one of the first to leave. No, dude, we would play together. I would have your back. Well, it depends. If you're not genius, I wouldn't have your back. I would have your back though. I'd be like, okay, well, I'm too trusting, and it's nuts because, like, and like a real world, right? In the real world, we're seeing this thing. Wait, I'm gonna say something profound. So let me do something profound. There you go. That way, you guys can take me more seriously, right? So if you so, for example, right, I do content creation, right, and Janice is interested in doing content creation, or at least trying to get involved as a graphic designer and things like that, right? And You have one dude, right? Just one dude who is what should we call it? This one dude who's like, yeah, there's this one dude who's gonna win, but the rest of them they're not gonna win. And if you don't have the full price, what you gotta do is what should we call it? Most of the us are just gonna be look at people, but then if you were to create content, I sorry, this is very this is taking away from the focus. Holy shit! It's not so much the fact that you're gonna win is the fact that at the after Survivor, right? So if you do content creation with the after Survivor, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna make a career out of it, right? So technically, even if you don't win, long term, if you're a good dude, people are gonna like you. I wouldn't be scared because Sandra, because I would want to work with her. If everyone wants her out, she would be thankful. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's clever. I think that's clever. And Sandra weirdly, Sandra to me, because I did again watch the clips. Sandra really seemed like the person is gonna find one really close ally, gonna be ride or die, and she's gonna be very loyal. Sandra seemed like the person who's not necessarily going to be super social, who's going to be super like, hey, I'm going to be aligned with everybody. But when she have an alliance, she seems like the kind of person that's really respected. With Rob, I do feel to an extent he's going to be respecting it. But again, it's not going to be full time. Rob always going to be thinking about Rob. Sandra, I think she would take a bullet for you. I think got out of the shame. No problem. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, my dude. Don't worry. And what would be like the top player you want to play with? What would be like the top three not Survivor that you want to play with? I want to play with Fabio. I want to play with Fabio. I wanna play with oh dude, same for reals. Because you'd be my guide. You'd be my master, bro. You teach me the way. You teach me the fucking way, dude. And I'd be so grateful. You see, I would also weirdly think about, it's not even like, and I know it's weird, but I wouldn't even think like a good player. I would play with somebody that knows how to that actually partake in the camp life, because I feel like a lot of people don't give a shit about the camp life, but it's so important. I've been watching these videos of Mr. Beast. And that video, there's this guy, right? And this guy was able to make a fort. It was able to make a really cool place for the two of them to survive, right? And I feel like there's such a... I got some cookie dough here. Cookie dough. Oh, yeah. Would like to play with Aubrey. Who's Aubrey? I don't know. Aubrey Survivor. Okay. She seemed like a sweetheart. She actually seemed like a sweetheart. I don't know why she okay, yeah, she's been on a couple. Because I feel like I know her. I feel like I saw her before. I saw Ty Trang, Debbie no, Julia no, Joel Del Campo no, Bavardi Shallow no, Venus Vafa. I don't know a lot of them. There's no Survivor cast. We're gonna be playing a game of by who, just by looking at them, right? You're gonna be like, okay, well, I want to play with them. So we got a perfect here. Ben Catman, no. Banu Gopal, maybe. Charlie Davis, it's hard. It's hard. It is hard. Yeah, never mind that, bro. Would you love to play with you because I feel like again you know it's gonna be weird because like, of course we're friends, but I would take you as a stranger. I will take you as a stranger because I believe that we were able to become really close friends. We're able to become really close, and it's because we're so similar. So I feel like even if we didn't know each other, I feel like even in the context of Survivor, we would have been friends quickly. So for you, because again, I'm the kind of player that would actually, and I know this is bad, I know this is really bad, but I would go with one ride or die. I would do small alliances here and there, but I would find an actual person. It's funny because we were talking about Big Brother. to me the best uh game, or yeah, the best strategy was the brigade. The brigade was three dudes, okay, coming together, and those three dudes, they came together and they said, okay, well, we're with each other till the end, and those three dudes were able to make alliances. And the weirdest part is, you saw the brigade, and they didn't interact that much. They weren't like, it was hard to tell they were in together. But at the end, the three of them, one of them got eliminated. But the two one of the three finalists, there was these two dudes, right? If we're talking about July 2023, I would have made final deal three deals even back on day one. Yeah, 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 yeah. For real, for sure, bro, for sure. Yo, it's true. It's not DZ. Thank you for the rose, dude. Appreciate you. I appreciate you sincerely, dude. You don't have to, but I do appreciate it. Dude, it's funny that you talk about July 2023 because this is when we met. When we met, how's it going, DZ? You doing good? And dude, it is, again. I feel like we're talking about Survivor. I feel like, I mean, most of it's weird because there's this human aspect to it, right? This human aspect that is, okay, well, it doesn't really matter who I made a it's complicated. It doesn't really matter who I made an alliance with, because at the end of the day, the more, and again, I know this is negative, but it's the truth. The more people that you're gonna make an alliance with, the more people that are gonna be not necessarily willing, but almost gonna be wanting to what should we call it? I'm gonna be what should we call it? It's hard to say. I'm gonna be betraying you. So if you did a final tree deal, or if you have like a really small team, of course it's riskier. Long term, it's riskier because, again, you're talking about a fucking final tree, but there's more than 20 people. So a final tree doesn't seem like the good thing to do. It doesn't seem like the smart thing to do. But again, you're eliminating the fact that somebody can betray you. You know what I mean? So final tree deal, I think it's weird because it's the worst thing that you could do, but it's the thing I would do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm the kind of guy. If I find a totem, and I knew I got to get eliminated, I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use it. I would just give it to you. And again, and it's nuts because, dude, like, I'm gonna be annoying, but with Big Brother, I swear to God, especially Canada and America, the number of seasons where there's an alliance of 6 and 7 people, and it's day 3 or 4. Dude, it doesn't work like that. You can't trust people. And the problem is, you got a wild card that's gonna say, hey, I don't agree with what you're saying. I don't agree with what we're doing. So I'm gonna spoil the whole plan. What I would do, I would actually play a smart game. Go in a team with you. Do another alliance. And yeah. What I have, it's weird because it's weird because it does seem like disloyal. I would do like a really serious alliance and a less serious alliance, but I don't know. I don't know. And again, I'm a kind of weird guy, really weird guy, where, and I know it's a weird concept, but I feel like, I feel like, and again, I feel like I'm judging people, but if you're doing a 6-way alliance, if you're doing an alliance with 6 people, I don't feel you're as loyal to each of them as if you did a final tree. I know that me and you would be super, super like loyal. But even, and I don't mean this as an offense. I fucking love you, dude. But if you were in an alliance, me, you, and 4 other people, I'd be loyal to you, but not as loyal to you if we were doing a final tree deal. I'd be loyal to you as much as I'd be loyal to the 4 other people, because we're 6. But if we're doing a final tree, I'd be loyal equally to 2 other people, which to me makes more sense. To me is more reasonable because, again, you if you're loyal till the end. You're not loyal. Well, I'm loyal to 6 people. You're loyal to one person. You know. And game on Roblox teaches us a lot, bro. For the moment you use an advantage like a steal a vote, you put huge target on your back for reals. Yeah, but I feel like you already targeted next. So shit. Oh, it's because, bro, when you're watching Survivor, you're watching as a viewer. You're not watching as, oh, I'm a player. I mean, even when you have an alliance of 6 people, you out. Oh yeah, nice. Start planning who you voted first out of for reals. Wait. Because you, or do you mean you as a person, or you a couple of people? Because it makes sense. Or if you need to make a move as for example, Final 7, okay? Do you make a move before they make a move? I think that's a problem. I think that's a problem. This is so this is paranoia. This is paranoia, and this is what's fucking you over. This is because you're paranoia because you're gonna say, hey, they're gonna make a move, and they probably won't make a move, but you're gonna make a move because they might do it, and that's where you put the 7 at a risk. It's tough because you don't want to be the asshole. You don't want to be the asshole that made a move, but you also don't want to be the asshole. You don't want to be the victim. It was made a move because you were true trusting. There's no winning on this one. There's no winning. In both cases, you're suffering. It's funny because, for example, right? If you were to make a move, if the person, if A makes a move against B and you're B, right? You're the dumbass that didn't see it coming. If you're B that attacks A because you knew it was gonna go against you, then A can just lie and say, "Hey, I was never gonna go against that person. They're crazy." And then who is gonna know that they were really planning something against you? Like with something like with Survivor, the problem with Survivor, the problem with Big Brother is, yes, it's recorded. Yes, it is something that we're seeing, but it is also the fact that you don't know what's going on. So one thing that I really enjoy about Big Brother, especially the Canada and America version, right? Gonna have 16 people. Let me show you, right? You're gonna start with like 22 people, right? Then you're gonna end up with 9 people, right? And then they're gonna eliminate everybody till you the final 3. Well, the final 6 are gonna come to the jury house. The jury house is a house where they're actually seeing the show. It's not seeing the show day one. It's seeing the show from day one, which is understanding who made a move, and it is so cool because at the end of the day, you're actively seeing like, okay, well, this guy played a good game, or this guy played the Ponderosa. Oh, is that it? How they call it? And the Survivor. I feel like it's fantastic because again, it's so smart, and it's so weird because you're talking to a player that had a chance to win, but a lot of the players are gonna be like, hey, I know I lost. It's okay. Now it's a game. It's a game, and I have to be fair. There's this really stupid thing that Gordon Ramsay does for the Kitchen Nightmare, the Hell's Kitchen, and it's bring back like chefs. And there was a season that I listened to recently. By the way, you can watch for free Hell's Kitchen. For free, right? You can watch it. And what he does is he bring chef back, and one of the chef was like, "No, dude, if you want me to win, if you want me to cook, you'll have to pay me." And I just think it was disgusting. Evan Inky. Imagine if the politically strong guy who shared with us that he had the. You're testing me, bro. You're testing me. You're testing me because I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. That's a good question. He's winning immunity challenge, and we need to get him out. He'll make his way to Final 4. Well, it's completely. I feel like it's a tough question because I feel like what you're saying is a bit complicated. It depends. If you had the immunity idol and he had it and he kept it, and he kept on winning and not having to use it, now this is dangerous. If he has it at the very end, it's like, okay, well, there's nothing we can do. But if he has this in the beginning, because if I remember correctly, and listen, I'm not as knowledgeable as I should be, but if I remember correctly, there's like one immunity idol per camp. So the fact that this guy is keeping it is not necessarily, it's almost selfish because you my apologies, you're using it, and you're like, dude, I'm not gonna use it, so nobody's gonna have it. I feel like the real beauty of Immunity Idol is that it's up for everyone. Like for example, if you look at Russell actively spent fucking days trying to find the Immunity Idol, and that is really something that is phenomenal. Because again, it's a case of, what should we call it? It is a case of, it's a free for all. It's a case of everybody has a chance. But if somebody keeps it idle, and we're gonna be honest, right? We're gonna be really honest. Let's put cards on the table. The Unity Idol, right, is made for weaker player. You talked about a guy that was physically strong and kept on winning. He doesn't need the Unity Idol, but again, because he doesn't need it, should he not be allowed to have it? No, he should be allowed to have it. And yeah, it's a tough one. It's a really tough one. It's a really tough one. We forgot to open this, which is a SD card for Nintendo Switch. The season is a bunch of idle and advantages. Yeah, but we're talking about. Yeah, I get what you mean with the advantage, the new season. I get what you mean, but we're talking. We're not talking about the new season. We're talking about Survivor as a whole. We're talking about the very concept of Survivor. It is the very concept of what it represents to play the game. And again, the problem with the new idol is you have the same show for so long, right? And you're switching things a little bit. And although it's always a good thing to innovate, but then again, you have the core value. For example, if you have, and again, I'm not trying to be a dick, but you had 40. You told me about fucking 45 season. If you have the player that played 40 season, and then yeah, well, things change. There's more advantage. There's more immunity idol. It isn't fair to the 40 other season. Now, because it's not fair that should you stop evolving, should you stop improving the show? No, but it's a touchy subject. And at the same time, you want to be okay. Wait. Yeah, but at the same time, you want to build a resume for Final Tree. You want to sit there and have a sort. Yeah. It's fucking crazy, bro. Look. It's kind of annoying because it is really annoying what you're saying right now. It's annoying me to the purest extent. You're making me not mad, but you're making me aggravated because everything that you're saying, right, applies to Big Brother. Applies. So the resume that you talk about is the same thing in Big Brother. There's the Pendarosa or the outer jury that is actually actively watching for that resume. So it sucks because you're talking to me as Survivor at the show I know nothing about. But there's so many similarities with that and Big Brother that I feel like I know the show. But then again, it's completely different. You see, the main difference to me for Big Brother and Survivor is Big Brother is more of like a social game. Like everything that you do is social. But Survivor, there's also the fact that you're surviving. You're out there in the wild, dude. You have to survive. Like, doesn't matter how good of a player you are. If you can't survive, you're fucked. Let's say in Final Tree, it's you, me, and the guy who found an idol on a bunch of empty challenge. He wins by default. Well, yeah, it's good that you say that. It's crazy because I feel personally, I feel like as crazy as it's gonna sound, the fact that you had it in Immunity Idol and you had it for so long and you didn't use it, I think for a resume, I think it's kind of cool. It's like, hey, so for example, they say, hey, who have you eliminated? What have you done? The simple answer of, hey, I've had a Unity Idol for since day 12 out of 50 and I didn't have to use it. I feel like this is such a flex. I feel like this is such a positive thing because again, it's not so much that you had a tool, is you had a tool and you didn't use it, right? Let's say you're building a house, right? And you build a house and you're using machine and you're using everything that you can, right? It's cool. You didn't make a house. But if you do it and it takes you like fucking a year, but you really played out and you really did your best so the house was good, you took a step back. Let's say you suddenly push M and Cam before Final Tribal Council so you get to midi. Oops. You know what? Yeah. No. That's it. The plan. The plan would be to. That's a good one, bro. That's a good one. The plan would be to make you think that we're close, and then I would convince you to poison the other guy. That's a good one. That's actually a good one. Oh, speaking of good one, I've been watching a lot of Jeff Quick because well, how do you think about Jeff? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. There's been a bunch of people that have done some questionable shit, not horrible shit, but there's a bunch of people that have been acting in a really really shitty manner, right? I think Jeff, because it's weird because I like the fact that you talk about Jeff Pross, which is for the people that are just joining us, is the whatchamacallit, is the not necessarily the leader, but he's the presenter, right? But at this point, after the 45 season, because we'll be doing there's a possibility, bro. There's a possibility. The legacy would be to have a kid. This kid does the show, but you see, I'll be honest. Like, you talk about Jeff Pross. You think about Jeff Pross, and sure, I give it to you, right? Jeff Pross is important. Is really important. But the thing with Jeff Pross is he's been involved with the show for too long, not to have a directional saying. So, for example, if you look at a show like, Doctor Who, right? And you look at Doctor Who and you say, okay, well, guess what? There's a bunch of actors that's been doing this for a while, for a long ass time, and it's weird because at the same time, like, there's no way that this guy isn't doing he's not doing some directional job. I'm not sure how involved he is with the direction, right? I'm not sure how involved he is. Shit, but he's for sure involved. Shabbat Shalom. There's so many games. I want to start playing the Switch. The Switch, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it for when we do play. Because the Switch right now is still working, right? So the plan would be to finish playing the PS4, because the PS4 right now, what is great about the PS4 is they're not releasing game with it. Super Smash Bros. Yeah, let's go. I've been craving playing it. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Wait a second, I'll show you something else. Ugh. See, that's why I don't want to buy a PS5, things like that. So you have this, right? We have and behind you have a lot more. You have 3 rows like that. I have these strictly for PS4. You saw the Funko Pop collection? And yeah, we have a lot of fucking game. That's why I'm so hesitant to start some new games, because I'm never gonna finish. But like Survivor, I'm so down. And to be fair, I feel like Roblox, it's weird because Roblox, a lot of people are gonna be hating on this, but Roblox is kind of a shitty game. Like, Roblox is actually kind of shitty, right? And because it's super shitty, I feel like because Roblox is so shitty, like a game, for example, like Elden Ring, one of my favorite game, right? One of my favorite game ever, Elden Ring. Oh, there's good graphics and there's nice gameplay. But take a game like, for example, like, I don't know, like Roblox. Like, the simple fact, I feel like Roblox, however, is more so the game. There's so many games. Switching to Super Smash Melee. Now, the problem with Super Smash Melee is I kind of want to play a couple of games. I don't know if it's on. I don't know. I haven't played it in so long. What would be your console of choice if you had a console? And by the way, I have to ask you, dude. You've been saying that you've been interested in graphic design. What have you been working on? PlayStation 1? Nice. Yeah, because you're fucking talking about Resident Evil. You're fucking talking about Resident Evil. But on PS1, it's nuts because you do have classic. You have Final Fantasy 7, you have the 8, you have the 9. The 9, which you still look so favorably. You have Bravely Default. In the PS1, you have so many good games. I'm blanking out right now, but 20 good games. Let me charge it for that. Yeah, you made me Yu-Gi-Oh first game Digimon. Nice, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. And it's fact because you see, back in those days, back in the '90s, where we come from, I feel like there are two titans, which was Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. Not that we have Yu-Gi-Oh, but the old Yu-Gi-Oh sucked because the old Yu-Gi-Oh you could have a card that was weaker because it was light versus dark. The light would win. Even if you look at the anime, even if you look at the anime, it was it wasn't a real game. Hey, fun fact about Yu-Gi-Oh. Fun fact. Go ahead. Wait a sec. If you look at the it's a fun fact about Yu-Gi-Oh! If you look at Yu-Gi-Oh! As a whole, if you look at the show, if you look at anime, by the way, when you talk about anime, I'm sorry to say, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was good, but after GX, the 5DS, it was too much. The GX was still pretty good. The GX was still following the core game, the core rules of the game, so that's kind of good. I fucking love that. But if you look at the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, some number of like, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I'm only seeing 2.6K, bro. Which I'm super grateful for because I know all of this is from you, which is super, super fucking grateful. But if you look at Yu-Gi-Oh, there's this really cool thing that happened. If you look at the anime, they're going to present you a card, right? They're going to present you a card, and the card has no description. And the reason because why the card didn't have any description is because they didn't want the people to be, wait, what? It's not working. No, it's working. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's possibly like a limit to what you can give. There's a limit to what you can give, I guess. Because it's not supposed to not work. Yeah. There's a limit to what you can give. Anywho, I'm not going to be live for a while longer because the phone is at 23%. At 23. And I have to... I'm not in a hurry to leave, but... See, even if we do like a 2 hours live... And that's thanks to DZ, guys. I want people in chat to say... DZ is the hero. DZ is the unsung hero here. DZ is the unsung hero because if you look at, and again, I'm not wanting to make pressure. I don't want to put pressure, but let's be honest here. If you look at the live from the 22 and the 23 of June, you can see that we went an hour and a half and we went 2 hours and 20, which was thanks to DZ. And if you look at the 24, 25, 26, 27, even 27. If you look at them, they're an hour each, and then DZ come back on a 28, and weirdly, we're making a 2-hour stream. Yeah. It's not a weirdly, dude. There's a reason for that, you know. Let's go. Perfect. Dude, you made me question everything, dude. You made me question everything with this guy who's physically talented. And it's so tough. As a player, like, well, it's tough. As a player, it's tough because physically talented. What? Well, yeah, you talk about this player who had the Unity challenge. He had a Unity idol, and he was winning. He was and what are we? Physical challenge? Yeah, pretty much. We're tryhards. I feel like in games like Survivor or Big Brother, people are gonna say, yeah, when you have no quality. Say how he has this pretty good game socially, but you made me question things because in a perfect world, if he's more talented than us physically, it's just win, you know. Like, for example, he's able to lift more than us, and there's this. It's weird because there's this bunch of people, this bunch of players, that you're looking at them and looking at the way they played, and you see they deserve to play, deserve to win, and most of the time those people don't win. So if you look at a guy like, I don't know, like Queen Sandra didn't win, but everybody's like, Final Trouble speech. I think I deserve to win. Nah, and then Duckface. That's a winner. If bro, I would give you the vote. I would give you the vote. Tell me about your okay. So without even playing, right? You tell me even without having played. Tell me your final speech. I'll give you mine. Final Travel Console. Dude, this is what I love about DZ. We're so similar, dude. We're so similar. Dude, it is so it is so rare to find a friend that can joke with you, that can make jokes, that can have deep conversation. Ugh. We should make it. Let's go. Just gonna turn off the. Yeah, it's supposed to work. It's supposed. Can we make it? Can we, as fast as possible? I want to eat pizza. Oh, is there pizza? What was the There was this candle that came out that Survivor were eating good. What was it about? Sorry, guys. I mean, that would be my first speech. For reals. That would be good. That would be good. That's actually pretty good. I would give you. I would for my final speech. Right. I would make people feel uncomfortable. I would say something like, "Oh, I haven't played the best game, but I was honest. I was myself. And if that's not enough to make somebody win, if that's not enough for a person that stuck by his value and stuck by the person who he is, that didn't betray anybody. I get that I didn't play the game that you want me to play, but I played a game that was rightful to play. I played a moral game and a game that proved. I would say something like, I would say something in the similar way of, dude, I was able to play a morally good game, right? And if give me a chance and help me make people believe that you can be more a moral person, you can be a righteous person and win. Then you give a bombastic side eye. Look at me. Yes, 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 yes. You know what I would do? I would actually, yes, I would tell you. We're final two. I would tell you, please go ahead, friend. And the day before, 2 days before the tribal, I would make you think that I'm actively looking. I would write a script and I would tell you, oh, Dennis, he betrayed this person, he betrayed this person, he betrayed this person, right? And I would actively speak loud enough for you to hear me. So when you go in the council, when you go for the final speech, you would think I would talk about you, right? And then I would go and say, hey, you go ahead, friend. I would make you go first. Then you would talk shit about me because you think I'm gonna talk shit about you. And then when it become my turn, said, hey, I feel really betrayed right now. It's hard to speak because I truly saw Dennis as a friend. I don't know why he's saying all of those bad stuff, but I cannot lie and say it doesn't hurt me. Yeah, yeah. And then, yeah, that would be my final speech. No matter doesn't matter what I say, they would hate you, which is enough for me. Oh, something was sorry, guys. Again, she's a good person, but she's a good person, but it's becoming her whole personality to have this sickness, and she's so hyper focused on having this sickness that she doesn't see that life is still good. You know. You sneaky. Yo, I would do it. I would do it. I would do it. And you know what I would do? I would do even worse. I would do even fucking worse. I would at the camp, I would write a script, right? And I would leave it in an open space for you to look at, and I would say, hey, I'm gonna go hunt for some fish to eat tonight. Let me take care of that. I got you, right? Then I would leave the script of me talking shit about you on the campsite so you can find it and you can read it. And that way, when you come in, you found the script. And I would say, no, that's not it. If in fact, I would probably start crying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're fucking over my plans. Nothing I can do. Guys, it is 1:50. I have a friend to take care of, and we got 90% battery left. So what I'm gonna do, because we're having such a good conversation, we're gonna have another 10 minutes, and after that 10 minutes, we're gonna go. And that's it. That's it. Because again, I have to prepare for the stream tomorrow, the contract stream tomorrow. I have to do that. I have to upload a bunch of stuff from the GoPro. It's super easy. It's super simple. It's not so much that it's hard, it's that it's a lot of time. It's but hey, positivity, right? Alrighty, if you have to go, I understand. Broski, I like to bed too. 4:22 a.m. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? No, you're joking. There's no way. Are you joking? Okay, well, we're gonna be ending the stream here because DZ needs to sleep, and I know if I'm still live, and I know if I'm continuing, the guy's gonna stay till the end. So, for the matter of DZ mental health and sleep, I'm gonna let you guys go. I want to thank DZ95 for this amazing conversation. I want to thank Rusty Trombone for the positive word at the beginning. I want to thank DZ for the roles, but also doing a lot of stuff behind the scene. He's constantly supporting the content, which I do really appreciate, and it's fucked up because it's not so much the fact that I appreciate the support, just the fact that you're fucking what I'm saying, just the fact that you're understanding that there's a message of positivity, of bettering oneself. And I want to thank each and everybody that came in today and was a positive, because today we got a troll that said 2 things, right, in 2 hours, and the rest was really constructive and positive thing. So I deeply want to thank you for that. And dude, it's fun to do, like, you guys know that I do YouTube, you guys know that I do Twitch, and those are fun to do too, but the fact that we can come in and have a 2 hours, 1 hour and a half and 2 hours every single day, at the same time, and just have a good time and just have some good people in chat, just have some good conversation. And it's fun because we're talking about Survivor, which is not a subject I would talk to. If it wasn't for this, I would talk about Survivor, not because I don't like the show, it's because I don't know the show. The fact that we have some people that comes in and brings the subject, I think it's interesting, because as a person, you're extremely focused on your own perspective, your own interest, right? And I think talking about something that you enjoy, it's fun that having somebody that has a positive outtake, a knowledge on a certain subject can be improving to the content. When it comes to stream tomorrow, I hope I'll get on. No problem. No. You've been supporting enough. I want to thank also DZ for the 3.8k likes. If you ask me, could you give me a heads up about time, like 10 a.m., 4 p.m. your time, like when you plan at least. Okay, so what time do you have right now? You have 4:22. Okay, 4:22. No, you don't have 4:22. You have 4:25. Okay, so for me, it's 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 6 hours. It's gonna be around. Okay, I'm not good at math. So 6 hours difference. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because you said 22 and I had 25. But you also write down the message at 22, at 10:22. This hour is different, so I would give you your time. Your time is gonna be I want to say like. Okay, let's meet at 12. Even if you sleep, I'll start at 12. Even if you're not here, it's not gonna be a problem, because I am gonna stream for a while. So again, thank you for everybody that came in. I appreciate each and every single one of you. You are amazing, love, and you have an importance. Doesn't matter if you feel that you're not important. Doesn't matter if you feel that you aren't worth a lot for a lot of people. The only thing that you have to be worth is for yourself. You only have to love yourself. Understanding that fighting to be okay, fighting to feel okay is a fight that not a lot of people do. Understanding that you don't need to be completely happy, but just being okay, feeling good in your shoes is important. At 12 my time, yep. I'm gonna say your time. I'm gonna say your time because it's easier for me. So 6 your time would be perfect because the plan would be to do a lot of the content. And then the plan, if I'm being completely honest, I'll take a break. I'll take a break at like 5 a.m. my time, so 11 your time, because the sun's gonna be rising, and I like to watch the sun rise, and I do other shit in the background. So the plan would be that, and then after an hour I'll come back. So 12 your time, just be don't be on my page, don't be on my stream, but pay attention to the computer. I'll be at 12:15, 12:30. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anywho, time to go. Some people need to sleep. I'm not gonna say who, but for some people, I got a friend in an argument, so you can say I support genocide. Yeah. So it's funny because if you do Jenna and you say Jano, it's a Gino. So you're clever feller, clever, but I'm not that dumb. Nice try. And then you're gonna clip this, so I say Jeno. Come on, dude. Gotta be quicker, fella. You gotta be quicker, dude. You gotta be quicker if you want to get me, dude. Try again tomorrow. No, I didn't say it. Yeah, so you see Gino, right? Gino. Fella, you're sorry, dude. No. Okay, play again. Play it again. Play it. Dude, you don't get shit. That's why you're in here trying to get people to say stuff, so you have a clip of somebody saying something. You don't have anything showing everyone what you say. Go ahead. Go show your 24 follower that I said something I didn't say. Go ahead. Anywho, let's not get that. Let's not get that. Make us in a bad mood. I appreciate every single one person that came in. Dude, sure. I hope you have the best of days. I hope you have a good evening. Love every single one of you. Thanks again for the positivity. Thanks again for DZ Trombone. Thanks again to DZ. So we got DZ95, who was a gem. We got DZ, who was also super supportive. I love you too, my dude. Sincerely, man. If it wouldn't be that good of a life if it wasn't for you. Sincerely grateful. Sincerely appreciative for what you helped me build, because again, it's not so much my life, it's our life, and you did really help me have some good content. So super grateful for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Love you guys. Peace. Like good stream.